Let's do it. Welcome to JFA, your host Raymond. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite crankbaits and how I like to fish them really quick. Alright, I like to fish my little shad wraps, this little Bossa shad wrap. I do change out the hooks on them. I changed out the hooks to this one right here to a number 6 on this right here is a KVD short, triple, elite. I do have them in 8s, and I do put them on these shad wraps. Good quality hook, awesome little bait. Now, I fish the KVDs on square bills, the 1.0s. They come with number 6 hooks on them. They're good quality hooks. The only problems I have with these baits are these snap rings in the front. When they start to rust and you catch a good fish on there, this snap ring will bend. Then it'll cause your bait to want to run crooked. So then you're trying to adjust your bait out, and really it's the snap ring. So watch the snap rings. I'm ordered some new snap rings, different stuff, so I could try some different things on the front of these and get rid of those. But everything else on these baits lasts forever. As you can see, this one right here, I've changed the hooks on this one right here. I went up to a number 4 on it. See, and you can see the flounder bites on it. They eat this thing up. But the hookup ratio on it is not as good as you would think it would be with it being a moving bait. With this hard bait, neither. But with these little shad wraps, where it being Bossa, it just, their teeth would go into them. So when their teeth goes in, they'll hold on for that second till that hook gets it. But you could see where they chew these things just up. You'd be moving across there and all of a sudden, bam, and it'd be nothing. Now, these speed traps, I don't know what hooks they come with, but they come with awesome little hooks. They are sharp, and I check all hooks out of the box. So I don't ever trust anybody. Not if I'm going to go out through the trouble of doing all the work. Now, I reel them fast. I'm running a 7.4, sometimes an 8 gear ratio reel. Now, when I'm bouncing them across there, I like to keep them digging in the mud the best I can. So I like to keep them tuned straight. And if your bait is running a little bit to the left, then you tune it to the right, so it cocks your bait back. And if your bait's running to the right, then you could tune it to the left. Alright guys, and when I talk about tuning a bait, I'm talking about this little nose wire right here. If this bait right here is running to the side and it's running to the left, you're going to want to tune that bait to the right to bring it back up to level. And if it's running to the left, then you're going to want it to bring it back to the right. So, and all you're doing is just moving it on the point. And it doesn't take much, just a little, and left to right. So if you pull one out of the box and it's not running straight, that's how you fine tune it. Not much to it. Little increments at a time. So, simple, easy, very small movements on this nose right here. When you get rid of this right here, you'll definitely have a clear shot at the nose end. Normally I just hold it up and try to get to the nose like that. But sometimes it's just a little bend. I'll never see them in these, but in the cheaper ones. Now, I do like this size of bait. This is a perfect little size bait. These little baits do work great. They're self-suspending. This right here probably stays at probably about 3.5, 4 foot deep. I know it says 5, 7, but yeah, they ain't running that deep. But it works great for the size of it. Change out the hooks. You end up with the same thing that you have in the KVD. They're both well built. But guys, that is me and my crankbaits I fish. Have any questions? Hit me up. I ain't doing nothing. Hope this helps. Y'all have a blessed day.